Holy shit, welcome in. Fucking what a week in sports. Joe Burrow fucks. MLB is requesting federal assistance to deal with the lockout. And so much fucking... Oh, the NFL got sued. Huffman, it's all burning. What's happening?
Let's go.
God, let's go. Huffman's here. I'm here. You're here. Let's do this. Oh, that's a fucking old...
That's a throwback.
That's a throwback. All right, let's go.
But ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that.
Busting through the walls and right into your heart. This is Dead on Dave and Huffman on the Mushpuff Club on a Thursday evening. Thank you, RealTalk, the Metaphor Messiah, for bringing us in as always. Gone but never forgotten. Love you, brother. Huffman. My God, do we have a week? There's been some. Brady officially retired. He retired. He didn't really retire, but then he did retire, and now it's unbelievable.
Thanks, Schefter. Appreciate it.
The Bucks are going to be so bad.
I know. I know. All the Bucks fans are gone now.
Yeah, they're all gone. And so, you know you know who it sucks for? You know who I feel really bad for?
Who's that?
Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
Bruce Arians ain't going to survive this. He got 3 years at most. 3 years at most, but I guarantee they're going to lose all 3 of them years. Unless, there's one chance. I think they might get Garoppolo. I don't know how much that will help, but I got a feeling that's who they're going to grab.
It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
It keeps them competitive.
Yeah.
If they can keep the rest of the team together.
Yeah, absolutely.
But guys came back specifically for Brady. I don't know if they're going to.
Well, yeah, everybody wants to play for. Well, unless you're Antonio Brown.
Unless you're Antonio Brown, then you're not. Then you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he does not have mental problems, according to him. So.
No, not at all. Not at all. Which keeps Vontaze Perfect off the hook. So.
Yeah, I see. I get the joke this time. Before we get into everything, I got a funny little eBay story, because if you guys don't know, I do eBay. I'm an eBay. I run a little thrift store here in New Britain, Connecticut. Trash or Treasure out of the Whatnot shop, 560 Arch Street, New Britain, Connecticut, 06051. That's right. And we fuck harder than Joe Burrow, and that's hard to. That's hard.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that.
Man, that guy is something else. We'll talk about him in a bit. That guy is fucking awesome.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, he's awesome. So I run Trash or Treasure. I do it physically. You know I do. And I do it online. So yesterday, a guy came in like 20-degree weather in shorts, so I automatically knew he had to be an awesome guy.
Fuck
and he goes, so earlier I was talking to the old man, and I gave him some stuff, and I told him I had bobbleheads, sports bobbleheads, and he said he didn't want them. You want them? I go, yeah. Of course I want them. So he goes, they're okay. I think you should be able to get something for them. I'm like, all right, cool. So one of them is this really interesting bobblehead that's local to here in New Britain. The New Britain rat dogs or dog rats or some fucking shit. But they had these twins, these identical twins that played for him. And it was kind of a thing, apparently, for a little while. They got a little bit of mainstream attention, I found out. And I have this bobblehead in pristine condition. This thing fucking sells for over $125. So I was like, wow, holy fuck.
Okay.
So that's up. I don't know how good that's going to end up doing. It's not limited. It's it's not signed. It's just a bobblehead from a local AAA team. The other things, there were 2 other bobbleheads in there, and they were of the same thing. And this is where it gets interesting, Jeffy.
Okay.
So you remember the Toronto Blue Jays?
I'm familiar with the Toronto Blue Jays, yes.
You remember Vernon Wells?
Very good player, underrated player for
He
a
was
number
a
of
good
years.
player. Very good. I don't know if we need the very, but he was a good player. He had some real great power numbers. He wasn't much else other than that. He was good though. He definitely a name. I don't know how big of a name, but a name. And you might be right. Underrated. You might be. I don't remember him. I remember.
I kind of thought of him as like a very
Blind Prince.
a very poor man's Andrew Jones. Could do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he really could. Too. That's very true. He just played in a real good outfield. Didn't he play in the same outfield as motherfucking Vlad? You know, those two played together, I think, for at least a few seasons.
I think they did.
Had to have, right? They had to have, because he was playing. Yeah. This bobblehead is from 2004, and it's at first I was like $20 bobblehead, no big deal. It's Vernon catching a ball, and there's a wall and everything. It's a really nice piece. So when I looked at it, when I took it out of the wrapper and shit, I really took a look. I look at the bottom, and it's like limited edition, hand painted, and it's numbered. Whenever anything's numbered in sports today, right now in the collector's market, you fucking buy them. They're selling stupid, Jeffy. I don't even know why. Cards, anything numbered. People are losing their fucking minds over right now. It's crazy. Because they like knowing it's not all bullshit, that there's not a million of them out there.
Yeah, I got his stats pulled up right now. 02 to 06, he was a very good player.
Was he? Okay, so he had a 4-year run where he was very good. We'll call the very good years. Okay, that's fair. To make the All-Star team?
He made the All-Star team twice.
Did he?
Yep, three. Yeah, in that span, he made the All-Star team twice. He's a 3-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove winner.
Okay, see, all right, that's a very good player.
And then the next 4 years after that. Not a really good, but solid. He was solid.
That's fair. I remembered him a little bit harsher, and I do apologize for that. And you know what? It's appropriate because it almost cost me. Well, it did cost me. It did. It did, in fact, cost me. But not as much as it could cost. Just listen to this. This is fucking crazy. So I decide I'm throwing them up on eBay, you know. So I put the first one up. Take some good pictures and everything, and I started at and I looked it up. I did. I looked it up. I could not find any sales comparisons anywhere. I looked for a motherfucking hour. Could not find.
What year is this?
2004.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, you looked at.
I'm just saying, following that 2003 season. Yeah.
So, well,
33 home runs, 117 driven in, hit 317.
I wish I would have looked up the stats beforehand. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, Blue Jays stuff is pretty well collected, and he's one of the rare ones. There was only 3,999 of these made, and I've got. I got fairly low. I got numbers in the first 2,000, first 1,500 actually. So that's not bad. Okay. So I still didn't think too much of them. I thought I could not find sales on them. I looked at other ones. I saw a lot of guys are asking $100 for just any old ones in this type of like ilk, but nobody's getting those numbers. Nobody's getting those numbers, at least from what I could fucking see. So I started at $15 and $10 actually. I started bidding auction 7 days, $10. And I'm like, if it's hot, it'll go. So I instantly, I'm talking within 2 fucking real minutes, I instantly get a offer for $50. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, I have nothing in these. Nothing. $0. Yes. This was a gift. So I
already net positive.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I was like, part of me was like, maybe you should look this up again. Maybe. Like, I didn't even think to look up Vernon Wells, and just see maybe this was a significant year. I just wasn't thinking. Okay. So I accept it. And I'm telling you, Jeffy, as if I would have waited 5 more seconds, 5 more, I'm talking as I hit the button, I get 4 fucking messages. Did you sell that? That you didn't sell that yet, did you? You didn't sell that, did you just sell that? Did you just sell that? And did you just sell that for $10? Because that's what it showed it sold for, because that was the opening bid. But I didn't. I sold it for $50. I sold it for $50, which I still don't feel too bad about, And I looked at the guy's account, and most of his baubles were in the $100 range. So this one guy's like, tell me you didn't really just sell that for $10. I go, I did not sell it for $10. I sold it for $50. He goes, okay, well, that's fine. But you just sold pretty much the second or third most rare bobblehead Toronto has ever put out. And they go for $250 plus all day long. And he showed me a fucking list of comparables. I mean, 250, 240, 300, 220. I'm like, fuck. But I go, hey,
Now,
go ahead.
keep going. I had a question.
No,
Never mind.
okay. I go, hey, but it's okay. I got them for free, and I got a second one that's in better condition, better box, and a lower number.
Okay.
So I put it up. I started it at $75. So that's the starting, and then I'm taking offers, and I've already had offers of 110.
Ooh.
Yeah, fucking crazy, right?
A little bit.
Fucking insane. What was your question?
I'm curious what the other two most rare bobbleheads are. I'm going to assume it was a Vlad Guerrero or Joe Carter.
I think you're dead on. When the guy was saying it has to be. It's got. I mean, who else could it be? It's got to be Joe Carter, the home run. If somebody made a fucking home run Joe Carter figure, they had to have.
I would think.
Had to have.
Fred McGriff could have been one too, but
yeah, and that would have been fairly rare. So yeah, maybe. But still, that was a gift horse, man. I needed that right now. Let me fucking tell you. Good God.
Yeah.
Fuck. But I've been getting some cool shit. A lot of good sports stuff the last few days. You did see the Hartford Whalers thing, right?
Yes, I did see a peek of that.
Fuck,
yes.
Man, that thing is so cool. That thing is amazing, man. That is a 1979-1980 Hartford, New England Whalers transitioning to the Hartford fucking Whalers. And it's amazing. It's
do the Carolina Hurricanes have the best thirds in the league? The Whaler jerseys?
I think so. I think
they definitely have the best social media.
That they definitely have the best social media. They act out. They fucking act out. All right. So that was my little fucking story to start the day off. But you had yourself a weekend, did you not?
I did. Yeah. Yes, I did.
Where did you go? Where did you frequent?
Well, the Dome at America Center here in St. Louis this past Saturday happened to host the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. What's up, Jack Mack? How you doing? Blind Prince, how you guys doing? Keep it frothy in the chat. Yeah, the Royal friggin' Rumble. Well, you got one really good Rumble. You got the Women's Rumble. That was great.
Women's Rumble, I thought it was actually really good.
And
I sent you a message during that too. I'm like, a lot of these people returning, they're fucking better than when they were actually active.
Oh man, and come on, there's a new goddess out there, the 60-year-old fucking queen of the world.
Oh my god, yeah. When I saw her walk out, like I just Googled for shits and giggles just to see how old she was. I'm like, okay, she's probably she's probably late 40s, maybe 50.
Yeah,
it says she's fucking 60.
60. She's fucking 60.
She looks exactly the fucking same.
I like that they're doing when they bring these women back. I like that they're giving it, especially the ones who had different gimmicks. I like that she came out as a right to censor gimmick. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I really like that. I thought that they made some interesting choices with some of the people that they brought back, but I loved it. There was a little bit of slop, but overall, that was a really, really fun Royal Rumble. It was the best Royal Rumble of the night, probably the best match of the night, to be honest. And they were good. Everything else was good, except for what we're going to talk about. A Royal Rumble so bad that a McMahon had to fire a McMahon over it.
Yeah, that. I don't know what was coming through crowd wise, commentary wise. Obviously, I didn't hear any of that.
Oh my
but
God.
yeah, just watching that Rumble was booked like absolute dog shit. It felt like nobody knew, in the ring, knew what was going on or what they were supposed to do.
No, they didn't. And would you like to know why?
I'm curious because I haven't read a whole lot.
So check this out. At the last minute, basically, it got decided to let Shane produce the entire men's Royal Rumble. The women's Royal Rumble was produced completely in its entirety by Finlay, who's always been a huge
advocate for the women.
Major. And he booked some of the best matches that the women have ever fucking seen. And he's just loved by them. They love him. They trust him. And he always kills it. So Shane gets a little bit more power, and it's coming up on WrestleMania season, so all this stuff starts leaking that Shane's coming back for another run. As soon as it got announced that he was going to be in the Royal Rumble, That also, oh shit, now he's going to be having a fucking, listen to this, apparently he was going to have a WrestleMania feud with Seth freaking Rollins. They were going to fucking cool off Seth Rollins with fucking
Why?
Shane. I don't know, because Shane was booking apparently, right? So
That makes no sense because everything Seth is doing right now is fucking great.
Why? I guess that's why Shane wanted a piece, but why would you cool this man off like that? Because Shane has not been hot for the last 2 years at least. It's been awful. It's been terrible to watch. And he looked really bad when he came out. I don't know how bad he looked like in person, but I'll tell you, man, on TV, he looked horrible. He came out sweating. He looked doughy. He just looked bad.
Well, he always looks like he's going to have a heart attack in the ring.
Yeah, but this one was different. He just didn't look like himself to me. He just looked doughy and just not good. So apparently he had a real hard time booking. At least we're talking double-digit people had changing numbers either before the start of the Rumble or into the start of the Rumble.
Is this the night of?
This is during.
What?
This is during, bro. This is happening. He does not have the numbers set during the Rumble. There were people who were coming out that did not know when they were coming out. It changed like right before and shit. So, and the best example of this is probably the reason why what happens next happened. So Bad Bunny was probably the only thing that constituted a real surprise, if anything did, and not even a real good one. But
which I would like to clarify again. He's actually fucking solid in there.
Gonna give him all the credit in the world. He's amazing.
His fucking Canadian Destroyer. Oh my god.
It was awesome. He whipped it right off. He snapped it. It was great. And
like even when he came out,
start too. Did you see that?
From a non-start. From a non-start.
Fucking start. I don't know how many times I've seen that. To be honest.
Well, that was one of the things like I was dead wrong about when he went into WrestleMania last year. I'm like, this is gonna be. I don't know who this is. This is gonna be fucking stupid.
It's gonna be dumb.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. Too. I was right there with you. The guy's big. If he trained, he could be a professional wrestler, and I think a pretty fucking good one.
I think he could too. Absolutely.
It's kind of insane. So his number changed 3 times, and apparently there was some sort of kerfluffle with it between him and Shane, and so Bad Bunny's the type of international superstar that you cannot have bad anything coming out of it. It's just kind of a well-known thing, apparently. And with all that being said, and the bad reaction, it only took a couple of days of really bad fucking reaction. And Vince McMahon released his own fucking son. Shane McMahon has been fired from the WWE.
Damn.
Can you believe that? After being brought back, after the runs, after the Undertaker feud, after all the shit that they've done.
Damn.
They fought like that. Announcing his firing is very shocking. I didn't know Shane left the first time for a while. This was shocking to me. It's not unfounded because Shane sucks and he's a jealous fucking twat apparently as well. But what do you make of this? And do you think it's warranted? What did you think of the Rumble and all of that? Charlie Weiss, last belt loop. How you doing, dude? I haven't watched you in a minute. You lost a ton of weight. It seems just a few pounds.
Well, I'm curious. Like, how did everything come through? Like crowd wise and commentary, especially commentary wise, because obviously I wasn't able to hear the commentary.
Honestly, I don't even remember. The crowd was pretty dead for the men's Rumble. It felt dead. It felt dead.
It was definitely more hype for the women's match, but I definitely wouldn't say dead.
Towards the end of it, especially, it just didn't feel like any pops were coming through. They were sitting down. The women's match, nobody was sitting. The men's match, they were all fucking sitting, and they.
Oh no! For the women's match,
so bad.
For the women's match, huge pop for Lita. Huge pop for Lita. It was loud there. Ronda, you couldn't even hear. You could barely hear her fucking music in there.
Yep. But the men's had a lot of issues there. It just it was bad. It was fucking bad. It was bad. We didn't get to see Pat McAfee, which fucking sucks. We didn't get to see Corey Graves, which fucking sucks.
No, but did get to see McAfee dance on the desk, so that was great.
Yeah, yay.
which I'm still not sick. Which I'm still not tired of. I still love it.
Tired of it, but I mean, I wanted to see him razzle. Makes me.
I
mad.
did too. I did too.
That guy does everything great. He's fucking.
But
awesome.
a lot of that, it makes sense because like you said, like I said, it felt like nobody knew what was going on, who they were supposed to go after, and we all knew Brock was going to win the fucking Rumble. Either way, whether he retained the title or not, I figured he was going to win the Rumble.
If he, you know what, I would have liked that more. I honestly didn't even think of it. I never thought that was a possibility, but I would have liked it more because he still brought up this week on Raw about title versus title. I would have loved that a hell of a lot more, but I guess this sets up another match, and maybe that's what they're doing. They're giving us one more. They're giving us another WrestleMania caliber thing in Ridia. And they're going to put the belt back on Brock, and then they're going to do this unification fucking thing. I don't know. Do you think that's where it's going?
I think that's how it should go. I think.
I mean,
that's
there's just not enough for 2 belts anymore, man. Big E got fucking destroyed. Anyone going up against Roman Reigns right now it's not going to work.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. Which sucks for Big E, but
Roman did it though. Roman did this to Drew, and it's to me it was right then. It wasn't right to do, but he was correct when he said the belt that fucking McIntyre's holding is the secondary title, and everybody knows it. I'm like, Roman, that's 100% true, but you can't say that.
You can't do that.
You can't say that.
It's not a second. It's not. Well, it's not a second. It's not a secondary title when Brock has it.
Right. No, you're right, and it's not. But the argument could still be made, and especially if Brock doesn't bring the ratings up, and that's the thing. SmackDown is the bigger ratings getter now. So I thought maybe this was just about ultimately bringing Roman over to Raw, but I'm not so sure anymore. It's fucking crazy. What's up, Squatchin'? How you doing, Squatchin'?
Hello, Squatchin'.
Fake ass twat. I can easily see why Vince would get furious with Shane for making WWE look messy with mainstream celeb that actually likes WWE. Yeah, that's the thing. He really does. This isn't like a guy who's coming for a check. Both of them were this year. Johnny Knoxville's always been very good to the WWE, and he came prepared this time. I was proud of Johnny Knoxville.
He did, and I love how he ate the 5-piece combo from AJ. That was great.
He did.
He just stood there and fucking took it.
He fucking took it, ate it like a champ. He looked like an idiot doing it, but I root for that guy. I always have. He was, to me, I loved Bam. I loved Bam just because Bam was so crazy, but Johnny was the ringleader, and I always liked that about him. And he was Vince McMahon in a lot of ways because he would do all the stuff before other people would do, and he was a psychopath, and he still is to this fucking day. And he works his fucking ass off. Say what you want about him, dick jokes, whatever. This dude writes. The Ringer is a fucking fantastic movie, and his acting in it is good. I don't care how fucking insane that movie is. When the fuck did we get ice cream? Funniest movie.
And I do love like everything Sami Zayn's been doing in the ring and out of the ring with fucking Knoxville. Sami Zayn's fucking great. I love it.
I love the more unhinged he is, the better. And I love that he just told everyone to suck a bag of dicks. He's happy where he is, and of course he's re-signing. He's staying with his best friend over there. You know, he loves KO. Why not? What are you going to do? You're going to go over to AEW. You're going to go fucking try to compete with these assholes. Goddamn idiot CM Punk has to fucking pull out the Pepsi plunge, which is why they call it a Pepsi plunge? Because I don't know. Because it's just a fucking pedigree off the top rope. But it's just a top rope.
It's a top rope pedigree.
It's all and it's one of the ugliest fucking maneuvers ever, but it's also, it was done on one of the worst fucking in-ring wrestlers today in MJF. So, of course it was going to look awful. But I digress. They're not going to go do that. They're not going to go fucking be Matt Hardy over there either. They're going to keep doing things that they're enjoying doing to a fucking
They have a better chance to stand out in WWE anyway.
Yeah, and they're always going to get a fucking occasional title reign as well too. Every so often they're gonna be like, "Hey, it's time." Sammy will get his. KO's got a few.
Well, unless they really want to stick it to Triple H.
Sammy will get one. Sammy will get it. He'll get at least one. Like he's been a company guy. He's been really good.
No, what's Triple H do now? What's he actually do?
Have you not heard about this? Oh, let me inform you. Oh, this is actually
other than the fact that he's non-existent. Yeah,
this is actually kind of fucking sad. So. You know Triple H had a heart attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they don't say heart attack. They're calling a major cardiac event.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what they're calling it.
Right. I know that.
So that's what they're calling it.
That's what they call. Yeah, I know. That's what they call it. A major cardiac event. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't just call it a heart attack, assholes.
Just call it a heart attack.
Whatever. So that's what they're calling it. And he has been absent from NXT since. He has not gone back to work there. He has started some duties as far as looking at some of the building and construction for the new Titan Towers. But there's a lot of feeling out there that while his recovery has gone well, there's a chance he doesn't really return in anywhere near the same capacity that he once was.
Yeah.
And to make the situation even kind of funny and maybe slightly fucking tragic, Shawn Michaels has risen as the golden boy in the situation. He is absolutely loved and adored for what he's doing with NXT 2.0. He's being looked at with so basically they're very high on Shawn Michaels right now in WWE. This kid's got a future, it looks like. He might do okay for himself. He's getting some big titles bestowed upon him. Is like he's a senior executive now and all this type of shit. And he might be the heir, or the guy running some of the show on the main show at some point here. So why it's so tragic for Triple H, for me, is being such a fan of these two and Triple H and their whole dynamic. The commonality and the thread that is governed their entire career started with one simple concept. The game was born from this, being in Shawn Michaels' shadow. And once again, full fucking circle, Triple H does come back. Where is he? Right back in Shawn Michaels' shadow after they gutted his baby. That is heartbreaking. Fittingly enough, it's heartbreaking. The Heartbreak 10. Fuck.
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
That sucks. That sucks. No, I mean, they gutted NXT. They gotten rid of pretty much all of his guys.
Almost every fucking one of them.
Who's still there? You have Kevin, Sammy, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns.
And some of those guys were in NXT before Triple H was even really involved, so it's like it's that's not even really fair. His guys were the Finn Balor's. His guys were Hideo Itami, who they didn't even give a chance to.
He was hurt. Yeah, he was hurt all the fucking time.
Yeah, that really hurt. Yeah, but you know what hurts now is seeing the fucking work he's put up over in New Japan. Fuck a duck.
Yeah, good for him.
Fuck a duck. He's really done well.
I mean, I get it. Like if he's hurt all the time, you can't fucking use him.
Yeah, no, you can't.
He brought Samoa Joe back after he got released.
Yeah, twice.
Twice.
They fired him again.
Well, that's the same thing with Joe. Well, that's the same thing with Joe. Like he's hurt all the time.
Yeah, no, I know. It's unfortunate. He is. It sucks. It really sucks.
Because I thought like if they had anybody that could potentially. You could get the belt off Roman. I thought it would have been him.
They have the connection, yeah, man. That would have been. They started a little thing. I remember. You're not Samoa and all that. It was fucking good times.
Joe's feud with Brock. That was awesome.
It just sucks that with as good as he is, I don't feel like we really got enough him and AJ stuff in WWE.
No, we didn't.
And that's another guy we could talk about, too, if you don't want to go to any of the other crap-ass fucking suing or baseball or whatever else.
We can quickly comment on that, but keep this rolling.
AJ's amazing, man. I mean, like, this dude is fucking going to a whole nother gear at this stage in his career. Going to NXT, putting over guys like, beating, but still putting over guys like Grayson Waller. There's some real cool shit that AJ's doing, and I'm just like, fucking go for it, kid, with your perm. Love it.
Fuck yeah. Just don't complicate things on the mic. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, not too much. Don't say too much. Keep it short and simple. Go back to Undertaker stuff.
Yep, that was good.
Just a little. You don't have to do too much. You're too good in the ring. Don't try to be. Daniel Bryan can learn the same thing. Shut up and razzle.
Yep.
Shut up. Raging Max says Triple H is transporting Veer Mahan to Raw. He's coming.
Yeah, it hasn't.
Damn, he's
Hasn't
coming.
hasn't he been coming since October?
3 months. What is he, fucking porn star up in this piece? My God.
I don't know, but I mean, he's
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's comical now. This shit ruins characters, though. Like, you can't do this to your people. Debut
No.
him.
But this is such a fucking meme at this point. Like, when he actually shows up.
Watch, they're gonna job him. He's gonna show up. They're gonna job him. That would be fun.
It sucked for him,
It would suck butt for him. So aside from what we've already talked about, what was your favorite thing that you saw at the Rumble, and how was the atmosphere there just overall, man? I mean,
the atmosphere was really good. Atmosphere
40,000, right?
45,000. Yeah,
What'd
they
you
all
pay for the tickets?
I paid 50 because my brother
bad.
came. No, my brother came. My brother came with me.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah, if I would have went by myself, if I was just going by myself, I would have spent the extra, couple hundred. Got seats
you
lower.
would.
But
the brother's coming, so we bought the $50 tickets.
no, they cut off half the dome.
Did they?
Yeah, like the
How
hard
many
camera.
does the dome hold? They announced 40-some odd thousand people. How many does the dome hold?
Well, they had a bunch of people on the floor too.
Oh yeah, true.
That no, it was just under 45,000. The dome holds, I believe, 56.
Jesus.
So I mean, they made up for it for people on the floor.
Yeah, I'd say.
On the hard camera side, you just had people on the floor, and you had a big black tarp.
Oh wow.
Right behind that.
Oh wow.
But no, the atmosphere was really good. I mean, it was yeah. I mean, people seemed excited the entire time. It was pretty funny. Before the show started, a little kid actually got away from his parents. Kid couldn't have been older than 4.
Uh-oh.
He made his way down towards the ring.
Yeah.
And they brought him into the timekeepers area, and they put him up on the jumbotron, and they're like, yeah. So this little guy. Hold on. So this little guy, he got away from his parents and he tried to declare himself for the Royal Rumble. Now, unfortunately, we can't do that. So we're gonna need the parents to come down to the timekeepers area and pick him up. And after she said that, he starts shaking his head no. It was fucking hilarious. And then a "Let's Go Parents" chant started. That one went on for about 15 seconds, and then the parents went down and got him. Yeah, but there was a "Turn the light off" chant, because you've seen that throughout shows where people are bitching about the
Lights, yeah, and then you also had something else happen there. People, the fucking catastrophe almost happened.
Yeah. After Ronda won the Rumble and pointed to the WrestleMania sign. Well, after the fireworks went off, it lit the thing on fire.
She's a witch.
Yeah, exactly. So they had to move people away that were sitting by the sign. They hoisted the thing. They brought the thing down, sprayed the fuck out of it with a fire extinguisher, and loaded it back up.
Yeah, and
while this was all happening while Becky Lynch's match was going on, by the way.
Then they put it back up. Doesn't it catch on fire again after the men's Royal Rumble? I heard I heard it caught on fire a second time after they put it back up, as they fired up the fucking pyro again.
It may have, but people were already leaving, so
that is too funny. Squanch, and hey, anything. Hey, we eventually got the Nerd City video. Anything is possible. God damn, man, everybody is so fucking happy. Jesus, it's like. He would think that a new Pokemon title got released. Oh, wait, a new Pokemon title did get released. Everybody's just happier when these things happen. And apparently, a good Colossal is Crazy collab with the Nerd City, man, is exactly what the world needed to heal, because commentary be happy as fuck today, Jeffy. What you and Tommy talked about today?
Yes.
What did you guys think about it? What was your take?
Well, he just covered the satanic, the Satanism part.
Of course he did. Of course he did. It's Satan. Hey, Satan.
Yeah. I believe it. Oh God. But no, just that aspect of it, because I haven't watched the whole video yet. I mean, it's a Nerd City video. The video, obviously, the production is going to be fucking phenomenal.
Well,
obviously.
Considering it took the same amount of time as a
True.
fucking major motion picture, it should have. Jesus Christ.
Which, speaking of that, to get a little off topic, major motion pictures, James Gunn. Have you watched Peacemaker yet?
I have not seen it yet. Now that's the they made a series, right, with the Peacemaker? Or is
Yes.
that just a movie?
No, it's a series. 8 episodes. It's going to be 8-episode series. They just released episode 6, I believe.
I also have not seen the Suicide Squad yet.
Okay.
I gotta watch that. I have seen clips. I have seen John Cena's part, and he looks absolute and sounds and everything amazing.
The show, it's one of the best I've ever seen. It's fucking great.
I hear a lot of people saying that he seems to be channeling his inner Deadpool. And I saw this really funny YouTube video where he's reading mean tweets.
Yes.
And I really felt the Deadpool vibe in that. I thought it was I love John Cena, man. I really do. I always have. When I met him, he was great to me.
Same, even though he thinks Taiwan isn't a country, but
everybody makes mistakes. He could say it in fucking Mandarin.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He said something fucking stupid.
Oh God, oh no, the rest of us never do that. This guy also could bench press a Buick, fucked amazingly gorgeous women before he decided to fucking go get himself a decent fucking normal chick who's still pretty fucking smoking hot herself.
He has a normal chick now?
He's married. He married her. Yeah. She was like semi sort of normal. She was like
I wasn't aware of this.
She was like either an accountant, fitness trainer, or something like that.
You married her 2 years ago? When the fuck did this happen?
Yeah. This happened not long after Nikki Bella's stuff, funnily enough. Then they started racing
I did
each
not
other.
know
She's
this.
like, well, I'm going to get pregnant. Ah! You're going to get married? Fuck you. I'm having babies, bitch.
Yeah, she looks like a normal person.
She's a normal person. She's not like a fucking super celeb or anything. He just married.
All right, I did not know that. I did not know that. Good for him.
He follows me on Twitter, but it's a bot.
Yeah, so No, he actually doesn't.
No, but I mean the following is bot.
No, it's not.
You think he just clicks on names? I don't think he clicks on names.
So I was listening to Pardon My Take. This was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Whenever he was on there,
yeah.
They asked him like if it's a bot that does it, and he says no, I do that myself.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying.
I do not believe that for a second. You're telling me John Cena spends part of his day just randomly following people.
He said it's very fucking boring and tedious, but yes, he does.
Well, then my follow's legit. I got a legit John Cena follow. He made a choice.
I'm still waiting for my John Cena follow.
I'm basically Jewish. I'm the chosen one, motherfucker. Y'all ain't got shit on me. John Cena saw me. Yeah.
He said he does it to get different perspectives from people around the world.
Interesting. I would have bet dollars the donut, man, just because of how many. Because he's got the numbers on the fucking bot. And I had always heard that was the case, that it was just an odd, because it happens so sporadically. Like he follows a whole bunch of people at a certain time. It's like, it's very weird. So, but you know what? Even if he is lying, it doesn't really matter. It is a pretty good excuse. And because John Cena is such a psychopath and perfectionist, it's believable.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, watch Peacemaker because
it looks really good.
It's one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Whoa, you don't talk like that very often.
Without hesitation.
You're not me. Not everything is the best thing ever. Holy fuck, you don't do that.
Have you even seen the intro for the opening credits of this show? Have you seen it?
No, I have not.
After this, we're gonna watch the opening credits of Peacemaker.
Well, I apparently I'm gonna have to watch Peacemaker. There has to be a thing apparently. My God.
Yes.
I'll get to it, Huffy. I promise you, I will. But South Park came back last night. That's another thing.
Oh, what are they making fun of?
Ooh, you didn't see it?
No, the last South Park thing I watched was the Corona special back in 2020.
Did you watch the second part of it?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch the second part of it.
I heard it wasn't as good. So
fuck what? No, it's better. We get Butters. Yeah, dude, it's worth watching just for fucking butters and NFTs. It's hysterical.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, man, it's so good. And the ending is really good. It's a little cheesy, but really, really good. And I think it's a good message that people.
South Park, of course,
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
It's one of those. We need to fucking cut each other a little fucking slack. That's basically the ending, and I like that. That's cool. So now the 25th season, 25 years of South Park is this year, and they come back with a pretty fucking hard episode. I mean, they take some big swings in this, and I'm not even, okay. Do you want spoilers at all? Do you care?
Yeah, you can give me spoilers. I mean, fun if they're. I mean, this is South Park. They're taking big swings in the in the Corona special. They had cops get in fucking tanks and slaughter children in the street.
No, this one. This is on their short list of what they did last night. I don't know how it got on TV. It's just not that it's all that bad, like in the grand scheme of things, but it's something that usually just doesn't fly now.
Because everybody's a pussy. Got it.
Yeah, but you'll understand.
I'm very intrigued. Please continue.
So, basically, the episode takes aim at something that revolves around Pajama Day. They're coming back from a big break, and the school has, like, every Friday has a different fucking thing going on to try to integrate the kids back together, getting them back.
Pajama Day. Got it.
So Garrison has a new boyfriend, and fucking he starts yelling at the kids over the boyfriend, and the PC principal sees him yelling and assumes that the kids are just being bad. So he makes a harsh, rash decision without knowing all the facts and takes away privileges, okay? Which gets an instant reaction from everybody, but he's being very stubborn that because he made a decision that he can't look weak and reverse the decision. Okay. So this led to everybody else in South Park wearing their pajamas wherever they were and going to work in pajamas in solidarity to support the children.
In protest, got it.
Exactly.
Got it.
So they start this theme about whenever they're questioning PC principal, or especially when the news starts talking about it too. They start it really simply at the beginning. What is this, Nazi Germany? And it starts there. And Jeff, they go full Monty, man. They step it up every time that they do it. They go a little bit more. They start speaking in a little German. They say Sig Heil and all this shit, which to me it's a little bit different because I live there and you can't.
Because you live in it. Because you live there. Yeah.
And I got a fucking. Oh my God, my kid's turning into a punk rock star. It's unfucking believable. She's getting a nose ring. She's got a girlfriend. It's fucked up. She's gonna get more fucking pussy than I ever got. This is fucking.
Let's go.
Fucking crazy. Anyways, so. So this whole episode is just hitting different for me. And I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. By the end of it, the news guy is in full SS regalia, mustache, full German. It's fucking crazy.
I'm in.
But what's really great about it is some of the people in South Park didn't feel like wearing their pajamas.
Of course.
And that caused issues, and then they start. So basically, the not wearing of the pajamas. There's multiple things that were all going around the U.S. government and Fauci, and the not.
Sure.
Sometimes you just gotta give back a little bit here, guys. You might have overstepped. You might have said a little bit too much, and maybe you're revoking a little bit too many freedoms. This is getting ridiculous, and that was basically the whole principle of the, which is another key word of it. Watch the episode. I don't know why Comedy Central does this now. They played it. I'm glad they did 4 times in a row, from 10 to midnight last night.
Yes.
Or 8 to 10 last night. It was 9 to 11. Excuse me. South Park, all the same episode 4 times, and it was awesome.
Where it's uncensored.
Uncensored completely. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And it's awesome. It's really, really great. It's a fucking door kicking that I was not expecting, because the promos only showed no pajama day for you, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is stupid. And then I watched the episode. I'm like, holy, they're really starting to kick into high gear for me again. I'm like, wow.
I'm in.
Then they get they hit everything, man.
They do. They usually do.
They get the boycotts of everything going. It's just great. I'm loving it. It's so fucking funny. It's a good episode. So lots of good TV coming back. So I was speaking to a old friend the other day, and I asked him a question. So I'm gonna ask you the same question. Have you ever watched Letterkenny?
I actually haven't.
Oh man, we've got it. He didn't either. And I'm going to say the same thing to you that I said to him.
No.
You got to watch this fucking show.
I know.
We're going to trade shows. We're going to trade shows. You need to come into the Discord when I'm watching shows with people. I know sometimes you're streaming, so I know it's not possible. But I watch shows almost every night with my peeps. Come in there and we'll trade some shows out. I'll watch some Peacemaker and get you to watch some Letterkenny. And I think everybody will be happy because, man, Letterkenny, in the words of you, fucks.
Yeah, well, that's Joe Burrow, but
yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying, like Joe Burrow, it fucks.
All right.
It's
I've
Canadian. Heard. It's hockey. It's shit.
I know. That's why I get shit for when I said I haven't watched it.
Canadian hockey shit talk.
Yep.
It's everything.
I'm in. Yeah, I just haven't watched it.
We got to get you there, but you have a life and stuff, so it's a little bit harder for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bicicleta on your teeny tiny bicicleta.
Yeah.
So what else we got? We've already chewed up a lot of good time. If you guys want to get into the Discord and ask Huffy and me any questions, man, we're just getting some drop fucking frames. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, you fucker. I know what it is, too. I'm going to have to cut my goddamn roommate off if he does not stop.
Yeah, well, I've been having that issue since early November, and I think I just figured it out the other day.
Uh-oh. Well, tell me it was something on you did it. It's your fault. That would be hilarious.
I guess kind of. Well, no, because I've got because I had all the wiring replaced. I never got it upgraded in the 5-6 years.
Oh, shit, did you?
Yeah. So I got that fixed, but
What'd
that didn't
cost?
Free.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Congrats for you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Must be fucking nice.
But yeah, no, that didn't fix it. So I've reset the router and modem countless times. Didn't help. I replaced my modem. That helped a little bit, but didn't completely solve it. So then I just completely restarted my router from scratch to where I had to download the fucking app to program it again.
Oh, really?
And the last couple days, I haven't had any issues.
Yeah, but it's not always clear to go and wipe it like that. You know, to do it. A lot of people do that.
They also even told me that one of the nodes in the area was fucked up too.
Right.
So, which again, that makes sense.
Right.
But,
so why question it? Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, the last couple days haven't had any issues.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, fucking hell. Fake, I've seen the Book of Boba Fett has been wild the last 2 episodes. Getting a lot of love the last couple episodes I've been seeing. That's another show I'm behind I haven't seen yet.
But yeah, Joe Burrow, he fucks.
Yeah. Oh, but did I cut out or something?
What, did you cut out?
Yeah.
Oh, were you saying something right there?
I said something else, yeah, and then...
Oh, I didn't hear you say something else.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
You just said, I've seen Book of Boba Fett has been wild the last 2 episodes, and you said, like, you need to catch up on that.
Oh, so you did hear that. You just decided not to say anything about that. You just went to a completely...
no.
You're so Jeff. You're so Jeff tonight.
Oh,
you're so Jeff tonight. So Jeffy.
Yeah.
I thought something was wrong. I thought you didn't hear any of it. You didn't reference it. You just moved on.
I thought something was wrong, so I'm like... All right, I'll keep going.
I'm not gonna talk. Fuck your Book of Boba Fett, Dave. I love you, Jeffy. By the way, look at my microphone. I put a red thing on it. It looks like a Pokeball.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah, it's pretty good. What else we got, man? What else we got this week?
Well, I mean, you got the Super Bowl matchup set. Yeah. You got that set for next week.
Joe Burrows, man.
Joe Burrow and the America's team, the Bengals.
America's team.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm very happy. Well, I love Joe Burrow. Number one. I mean, you can't not like Joe Burrow. I mean, just look at that man. Just look at him.
Probably got the best receiver in football. This fucking Chase kid is gonna be unbelievable.
Well, I mean, Cooper Cup led in everything receiving.
This kid's a rookie.
No. Hey, dude, Jamar Chase is fucking.
This kid's a rookie.
He's fucking incredible. He's fucking incredible.
He just goes up there, chunk it up there, dog.
But yeah, no, I'm just really happy that Joe Burrow saved us from having to see Jackson Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yes. Yes.
Thank God. You know, I kind of was hoping when they were playing the Chiefs were playing the Steelers and T.J. Watt scored that touchdown. I was kind of hoping that slide that he did, he would have slid over where Jackson Mahomes was and broke his legs. But you know,
Jesus Christ, dude, we were fucking a defensive blow away from Tom Brady going even further, not retiring yet. Yeah, I'm telling you, I still go back. He brought them all the way the fuck back again. And the defense fucking let him down. It was
as soon as Akers fumbled by that goal line, because I think it was 27-3 at that point.
Yeah, it was fucking unbelievable.
Or did they score a touchdown before that? They might have scored a touchdown.
They might have, but still,
it might have been 27-10 at that point. I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna come back again. He's gonna do it again.
He's gonna do it again.
And this was
shitting himself.
This was in the third quarter. I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna do it again. It's like, no way did Akers just fumble again.
And he did though. He did it. He did it again. They did not lose that game of any fucking way because of Tom Brady.
No, and then the Rams, they recover a fumble. I'm like, okay, now it's over. And then they just snaps it over Stafford's fucking head.
Yeah, at least they're going. At least those St. Louis Rams are going, right, Jeffy?
No, those were the relevant Rams, the St. Louis Rams.
Oh, they're not St. Louis anymore? What happened?
No, because Stan Kroenke's the worst fucking human being on the planet. But,
okay.
Yeah, that one. Well, they're in LA, but people in LA don't know that.
They only in the playoffs.
No, not even.
They know in the playoffs. Fuck you. Yes,
that entire fucking stadium was filled with 49er fans. And you know what the COO of the Rams had to say today? You know what he had to say? He said, building a brand for the Rams in LA is going to take time. Meanwhile, a couple years ago, they say the city of St. Louis didn't support that fucking team when they didn't make a single fucking effort to improve that goddamn team after Georgia Frontier died. They made no effort to improve that fucking team. No fucking effort. They had the worst 5-season record in NFL history, and we still showed up to that shit ass of a fucking dome, hoping that they would fucking win. And then you bring in Jeff Fisher. You think things are gonna go fine? No, it goes 7-9 every year.
Hey man, Jeff Fisher's a legend. He's improving. Somewhere he's improving day by day, year by year. Jeff Fisher is gonna reach his final form one day.
Yeah, he's in the USFL now. What's the equivalent to 7-9 in that league?
3-6.
Yeah, the only reason that he got to the Super Bowl is because he had fucking Steve McNair.
Oh, Stevie! No, that's sad. Now I gotta think about that sad shit. But yeah, the LA Rams, yes, they're going. They're a very good team. So who you got? We still got over a week. Who you got?
Yeah, which is a shame because I actually really like a lot of the players on the Rams.
I know.
But because Stan Kroenke, is the worst fucking human being on the planet, they need to die. That's just the way it is.
Taking the Bungles.
I would like the Bengals to win.
This is Burrow's second year, right?
Yes, because he died last year.
This kid's he's got a chance to win. They can win this game.
No, they definitely can
win this game.
They definitely can, but like if you were to have a guy off between the Bengals and the Rams, like you compare the players to one another, the Rams have the advantage in that.
I think so too. Just more talent, and they gotta. The thing is, and man, this hurts me. This hurts doing because I'm a fucking NFC North guy, so this hurts doing. But we gotta give some fucking love to Matt Stafford. Those goddamn Detroit Lions hurt this man.
I love Matt Stafford too.
13 years they fucked him, dude.
The Lions are so fucking bad that they made arguably two of the best players at their respective positions retire early.
You can make the argument for 3 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stafford, you can make the argument
Yeah,
that
but
is now going to
he
number
didn't retire.
3. No, not
He
yet.
didn't
You're right. He didn't retire, but they wasted 13 years of that man's fucking career.
Stafford at least got out of there, though.
He did. But here's the thing. I'm glad he didn't retire because the other two were unquestionable. And this is why the difference still matters, because those two, Barry Sanders and Megatron, were unquestionably one of the best in the world at what they did. Stafford, because of the ineptitude of those fucking owners up there, because of those coaches, because of everybody who has failed that fucking. Well, granted, it's a terrible.
I do love Dan Campbell though.
Fuck them all. Fuck every one of them.
No, that dude's cool.
They-
I'd love to play. I'd love to play for that
They
dude.
wasted Matt Stafford, and it was a damn shame. So the first, I thought he sucked. I thought this was a bad move by the Rams. I was like, I've seen this kid.
I mean, it's better.
know
It's
he's
a step. It's obviously a step up from Jared Goff.
It's not even just a step up. This kid put up, man, there was a lot of great football played this year, and it's just unfortunate for him that 4 or 5 players had like all-world MVP fucking seasons, because he's in the conversation. He had a fucking great year. They just disappeared 2 or 3 games this season for no reason. But other than that, he had a phenomenal season. The dude can fucking ball, and I'm giving him credit. They got a chance.
He's thrown for over 5,000 yards a couple times.
Yeah, I know.
That was with Megatron, but
still.
fuck, you could throw me out there, and I could probably put up decent numbers with Megatron out there.
Well, fuck.
Megatron's down there somewhere.
Somewhere, waiting, ready to leap up into the sky. Did you see that Odell Beckham, who does not lead his team in receiving, as you noted earlier, that is Cooper Kupp leading the world in everything.
Proving that white people can play.
White people can ball. We can ball a little bit. See, I like it. Go Cooper.
When they're not paired with Tom Brady.
I don't know why you have to go right to race, but that's Jeffy. He's from St. Louis.
I mean,
Right.
wide receiver in the NFL. I'm just saying.
It didn't even need to matter. See, I don't even see color. Just another ball player, Jeffy. You should probably look through those lenses. Jesus, St. Louis.
So if I go to the all-time receiving leaders,
that's not the goddamn point. Odell fucking Beckham. He's already made over $2 million in performance bonuses this playoffs, and he's got a chance to take home another milli or two if they win the goddamn Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. And the only reason he got traded there is because Robert Woods got hurt.
Yeah. And he's had such a weird bounce around ever since even with the Gents. So it's just a weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We shall see. All right, what else we got? We've done an hour, so I'm ready to get up out of here and go to Twitch.
I just want to make fun of the fact that after 2 years of being the Washington football team,
yes.
Keep in mind we can't use the name Redskins. Yes, I said Redskins. What do you exactly? Apparently we can't use that because that's racist and offensive. Brought to us by people who don't even watch the fucking NFL and are not Native American. But apparently that's offensive and racist.
You're racist, Jeffy.
Yeah, and also that they're named after a badass group of people. But whatever. Well.
It's okay. I'm glad that this is all getting buffered out. We're dumping it for some reason.
I said they were bad. I said they were badass. I didn't say that led to victory. Which is gonna lead into my next point. So after being 2 years of not being able to come up with the name, we stick with Washington football team. Let's name them the Commanders. People who murdered these people.
Yeah.
Literally, actually murdered these people. And not only that, not even 24 hours after the team name is announced, they're already being called the Commies. This is just fucking. This is great. This is great. This is phenomenal. This is awesome. This is awesome. Couldn't have happened to a better organization and a better person like Dan Snyder. All you had to. Yes, I can hear you. All you had to do. You could have named your team the Sentinels. You could have kept the burgundy. You could have kept the fucking burgundy. And you could have named the team the Sentinels. But no.
And YouTube does not want you to talk about this. Holy shit.
No.
My shit's buffering really bad.
I felt that was a pretty good rant, so if you guys want to rewind that up, this is uploaded.
I don't know if it's going to pick up. I'm pretty sure it just got destroyed by the buffering. I didn't record it, so it's only live.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
It was a good rant. I can't help that these assholes are fucking with shit. I don't know what's going on right now. I think it's...
You're dropping frames?
Yeah, big time.
Somebody on the Wi-Fi?
I'm assuming so, and it's ignorant, but...
Kick them out.
Dude, you don't even know. Don't get me started.
Do you know how to?
It's not. It's complicated. I don't want to get into it. It's no. Trust me. This is not a normal situation. Just trust me. I don't want to get into it.
You can tell me off. You can tell me off.
I can, but it's not going to help. And trust me, I don't. I not. It's just going to cause more problems. Because the walls are thin.
Okay.
The walls are thin, man. And you're going to make me have a confrontation before I want to have one. And I don't want to do it tonight.
Fair enough.
I really don't. But that's okay. So I'm going to wrap this up because it's not stopping dropping. It's continuing to drop. So.
Yeah.
All right, but it also could. I don't even know if that's the reason. It could just be there might be something with the network right now because that's been happening. We've been having bad weather, so it could be that. So.
Yeah, it could be that too.
All right. I don't know if you guys are hearing any of this in the chat, so we're just going to wrap it with a quick outro. Thank you, Jeffy. Information's in the chat, the description box, and all that good stuff. I'll be on Twitch at some point doing something if I can get the old internet to work properly. Thank you guys very much, Jeffy. Final words.
I'm actually getting ready to go live here in about a half hour or so. So, actually, I'll throw the link right here if you guys are still here.
Yeah. Throw it up.
Boom,
in there.
boom. There we go. There we go. Boom.
Good show, Jeffy.
Yep.
Have a good stream, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Outro initiated. Good night, everybody. We'll see you over on Twitch. Treasure. Good night.